Tommy Jeter. Part of the Eagle front four now, number 98. Which Kotite had said that he had planned to give him more action, a flag on the play. And from the applause by Clark, you'd think it's against Philadelphia.
And it's right down there where the ball was thrown, so it's either going to be pass interference of some sort, and as you say, when Gary Clark cheers, it's going to be pass interference against the Eagles. You know, the other side has been doing a good job too. I mean, we talk about Mo playing over there at left tackle against Clyde Simmons. Clyde Simmons, we haven't heard his name much.
No. Ellen Owiebe starting his first game. Joe Gibbs finally gave up. He just calls him Mo now.
Yeah, he said that, you know, he thought he was going to cut him. He said he tried to figure out Ellen, and then he figured, well, I don't have to think about that anymore. And lo and behold, he came back. Now there's another flag.
Another flag on Eric Allen. Seth Joyner saying why.
And Waters better watch it or there could be a third flag yet. These are the things you find in rival games, but you got to keep your cool. I'm a big one to talk about that.
Pass interference. Number 21 on the defense.
Allen.
Being forced at the spot of the foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 21, half the distance of the goal. First down.
The old double dipper.
Yeah, they got the double on him. The first one, here's Eric Allen right here. And the first one you're going to see will be pass interference. And that's down the field right there. You see him right there. After the 5 yards, he hit him. And that's what he's arguing with. He's saying that he really didn't pass interfere. He didn't pass interfere. The thing was illegal hit. He hit him after he went 5 yards. Then he argued about it. But that shouldn't have been pass interference.
And then he threw his helmet down. That was the second penalty, the unsportsman part of it.
Now, the bad thing about it is he was right. That wasn't pass interference.
First and goal, Redskins. This is final. To the 5. Maybe he got a yard. Andre Waters up to stop Ernest Biner.
Yeah, with Wes Hopkins and Andre Waters, when you get down in here, that's like having, instead of having 3 linebackers, that's like having 5 linebackers. Because those guys are going to be right up there in the run. And I still think that the Eagles are susceptible to play pass, and you can't forget about play pass down in this area. Watch Waters here, number 20. I think you can still fake, get him to take that bite and then get a crossing pattern in here in the goal line on it.
Second and goal. Ball's at the 5. Rippins looking. Ball got it out of his hands. Picked off by Byron Evans. Chased by Biner. Evans. Lateral. And knocked out of bounds finally by Donnie Warren. Eric Allen. Got the lateral.
Eric Allen could say he's right. He says, okay, that's what he's saying right there. He said, I gave him the penalty, I gave him another penalty, and then we got the ball back, so that shows that we were right. But again, Rippon throws another duck here. I mean, he may have gotten hit there, but he's been throwing some wobbly passes. Evans gets the ball. Now watch, you really have to have hands to do something like this. He switched to from his right to his left. Then he sees something, and he just passes a lateral out there like one of those option plays. Of course, when it's on the sideline like that, that's a safe one.
This is Byers, and Byers bangs for a first down. Danny Copeland finally stopped Byers after a gain of 16.
Yeah, we talked about how that's going to haunt the Redskins, and it is. You think of the number of times they've been down there on the goal line, and they only have 10 points.
Eagle first and 10 at the Redskin, just inside the 37. 10:28 left to play in the third quarter. Washington leading 10-3. Walker's the deep back. And Herschel gets the carry this time, and he is stopped after perhaps a yard. Tim Johnson filled the hole.
That's the key to stopping Herschel Walker, is not let him get started. You let him get square and get started, he can give you some real problems. The thing is, you want to keep him going sideways, and you want to get penetration and not let him get started.
Walker Walker 6 carries for only 5 yards. It's been Byers when the Eagles have been able to run it. Here's Cunningham. Calvin Williams makes the catch. And another Philadelphia first down, a gain of 12, stopped by Brad Edwards.
Hey, Martin Mayhew, number 35. Watch him come in here. He's going for the interception. He flies right by it, tries to get his left hand in there to knock it down, and misses the ball and the guy, and Brad Edwards has to make the tackle. When they talk about putting mustard on a football, when Cunningham wants to put the mustard on it, it has mustard on it.
He can't cut it loose. Got huge hands. The handoff again is to Byers, and Byers rumbles into the secondary, a fumble, and the Redskins have it.
I think that's Tim Johnson who got that ball. He left earlier with a bruised ankle. What he was doing down there, I have no idea. He must have really been blocked to get back there. Watch him. He's a tackle in the middle. Either that or he starts to pursue, because this ball comes flying out of here, goes backwards, and boom, right into Tim Johnson.
Danny Copeland's helmet caused the fumble.
Watch Tim Johnson. He's right here. He's the guy that ends up with the fumble recovery. He does get blocked. You see, he gets a double team. He starts back, and he's just going to kind of get blocked and fall into this. Copeland makes the hit. The ball comes up in the air, and Tim Johnson gets a recovery. But I'll tell you, watch his hit by Danny Copeland here. He puts his helmet right on the football, right, boom, right there. That knocks it out right into Tim Johnson's hands.
1st and 10, Redskins. This is to Irvin, who has replaced Biner. And there's not much there. Tommy Jeter in to make the stop.
Yeah, neither one of these teams are really taking advantage of opportunities. You know, you can say that offensively. I think that's what offensive coaches say. And defensive coaches have to say, hey, we've come up with big plays to stop them when we had to.
But they both look a little on the sluggish side, particularly when they have the ball.
I think that happens in big games a lot in rivals. I think sometimes you over-prepare. I think you worry too much about the other team, and I think you tend to become awfully conservative.
On a draw play outside the 15 to the 17. Wes Hopkins on the stop for another update on the NFL situation. Back to New York again.
All right, Pat, at Soldier Field in Chicago, the Bears come up with a big play. Jim Harbaugh looks for and finds Anthony Morgan. Watch the mix-up of defensive backs, and that clears the way for Morgan to complete an 83-yard touchdown in the third quarter. 21-7 Bears, Pat.
Here in Washington, it's 10-3 Redskins. Monk shifts out wide to the right behind Clark. Now he comes to the other side. 3rd down. Here's Rippon going for Ricky Sanders and got him. Sanders down the sideline to the 34-yard line of Philadelphia before he's knocked out by Wes Hopkins.
I'll tell you, he really had pressure on him that time. Watch this. Watch Evans, number 56. He's coming free on the blitz. He's right up there, so Rippon couldn't step and follow through. He just threw that one up. There's no one there to block Byron Evans. He goes up. Rippon somehow gets it by, beyond, through or over Evans, and right into Ricky Sanders' hand. That's the thing. That's the thing you can do against the Eagles. When they blitz, you can either get sacked or you can get a big play against them.
A gain of 51 yards. Rippon to Sanders. This is Irvin. Chased by White. And stopped after a gain of a yard. Otis Smith made the stop.
Again, I think this Redskin offense has really done a good job of blocking. I mean, they lost Jim Lachey. They lost Jeff Bostic. They got Jacoby there playing left guard. They got a new guy playing left tackle that's playing against Clyde Simmons. I think they're doing a great job.
Rippon to Clark. And looks as if it's enough for a first down. A gain of 10, they say. Waters and Booty.